Hey, it's Zenobia Porter, soul care certified coach, kingdom activist, and founder of the TruEndeavors movement. And today is Monday Wisdom with Zenobia. And the wisdom that I have for you today might hurt your toe a little bit. So I am giving you a little bit of a warning so that you can brace yourself. Here it is. God will let you keep what you settle for. That's a hard pill to swallow, I know. That is a hard pill to swallow. I personally know, okay? But one thing that we tend to get caught up in is we will establish a level of frustration in our lives. We will want more for ourselves. We will want God's best for us. We would even want that. But because we are not willing to let go of what would be required to achieve that, we sit in and we live with what we settle for. God has laid out for us. You can look in his word, and he has given us the foundational information that is needed to receive his best. Okay? He has given us what is required of each and every one of us to experience him on the deepest level possible, to know him, to grow in him, and to experience the best that he has in mind for us, what we were designed and created for. He has told each and every one of us how to do that. And he is willing to tell us even more on the personal level based off of who we be, who he created us to be, our own individual uniqueness. He has a plan, he has a strategy, he has a path that is specifically designed for us to walk in partnership with him to receive that best. It's available and it is there. And he has made it known to us all. The problem is we aren't willing to pick up the book to get that instruction. We aren't willing to take a moment to increase and build our relationship and strengthen our relationship with God to where we can get that personalized strategy, that personalized instruction. He has told us what we must do. What he will not do is chase us down and force us to do it. He will let us keep what we settle for. In doing that, what happens a lot is we get into this mode of complaining, right? We see what's going on in our lives and we want it to change. We want a new situation. We may even be praying for this new situation. We talk to our family, we talk to our friends about what it is we want to see change in our lives. We talk to them about what we want to create in our lives. But when God is like, I hear you, and when God says, yes, I will give you that, here's what you must do, we say, no, I don't want to do it like that. No, because that's going to take too much time. It's going to take too long. I want it now. So there's got to be another way. No, God, I'm not going to do it your way. I want it another way. What else you got? And so he tells us, come to me. I have the information. I have the strategy because I'm the one that's going to give this thing to you. But when he tells us how he wants us to go about getting it, we have a problem. And we get mad with God because we say he's not hearing us. We say that he's saying no to us, but when he's really saying this way, it's over here, it's down this path. And we're saying we don't want to walk that path because it takes too long. It doesn't fit into my timeline. It doesn't look exactly how I pictured it. So there's got to be something better. How do you make this, what I have, work? See, I don't want to let go of this relationship. I don't want to let go of this thing. So how do you give me what I want? How do you give me your best and make it fit inside of the circumstances and the situation and the relationships that I want to cling and hold on to? Can you do that? Because I don't want to do it your way. And God is saying, no, this is the path. I've told you what you must do. I've given you access to the information that you need. I have equipped you with what you need. I have told you that you are the person to receive this. I have told you I am willing to walk with you on this path. And our response is no, thank you. I'll settle for this until you tell me something different, until you give me a better way, a way that suits me. God says, I will let you keep it. You can keep what you settle for. We ask him to bless us in this way, to expand our territory in that way, but the territory must be over here. The blessing must look like this. The blessing must happen at this time. In this moment, when we are trying to dictate the way that God shows up in our lives, I want you to ask yourself, who is God? Who is God really in your life? Is it you, or is it the one true God? Who are you to dictate how the creator of all things will show up in your life? Who are you to dictate how the giver will give to you? If somebody came up to you and said, will you help me? And you said, yes, but my help looks like this. And they said, no, I need your help to look like this. How would you respond? Would you say, well, you can keep what you settled for? I guess that you would say, no, this is what it looks like. If you want my help, if you want my assistance, this is how it shows up. Why should it be different for God? All I'm going to say is this. God will let you keep what you settle for. You have the option. You have the opportunity. You have the information. You have the go and you have the yes. Take him by his hand. Sit with him and talk to him about this strategy. Pray for whatever it is. Work with him on whatever it is that is keeping you from moving forward in the path that he wants you to take. Because it's not just a matter of convenience, I dare say. There's something else there. There's something else spiritually in your soul that is making you say it has to happen right now. That's making you say it has to show up like this. There is something that you are attaching to the way you want it to appear that is keeping you from going for the best that God has for you. Is it ego? Is it fear? Lack of faith, lack of belief in yourself, in God? What is the real barricade that keeps you from receiving God's best for you? That keeps you stuck in what you settled for? Why is what you settled for more comfortable than God's best for you? There's some healing work that has to happen in that space. There's some evaluation and identification that has to happen in that space. There's some facing head on that has to happen in that space. And if you need help doing that, go to my website, TruEndeavors.com. I am here, I am willing, and I am available to partner with you in identifying the things that are keeping you stuck in what you settle for. That's keeping you away from the healing that God wants you to receive. That's keeping you away from the best that God wants you to have and experience. That's keeping you away from the relationship that he wants you to experience with him. I have opened up space that allows me to offer you one-on-one private coaching sessions with me to help you reach that space of soul healing and soul care and identifying some of the root causes that's keeping you where you are. Not only keeping you where you are, but making you okay with it. God is saying, I have more for you. This is not my best for you. I have more. Something's wrong when we're willing to settle for less. Let's talk about it. All right. In the meantime, evaluate what you're settling for and ask God, what is it that he has for you truly? And ask him, what is the first thing he wants you to do in taking a step towards receiving it? All right. Until next time, y'all be blessed and stay true.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, and check these videos out here. I'll talk to you soon.